My name is John Harford and I'm the Secretary and Principal Cornet for Blanchardstown Brass Band. I'm in the band over 50 years because my father was Secretary of the band for 60 years and he played a number of instruments and finished up conducting the band. So I was always around the band room from the time I was 5 or 6 years of age. I was around the band room. The band was established in 1826. The band has, at the moment, it has about 32 playing members, and we have a junior group of 8 members who are starting to play with the band and sit in on some engagements. They're learning the music as they go along, and they're learning how to read music and how to play. And then we have a junior group of 20 in St. Bridget's School across from the band here. We generally take the children in through the school. That's the easiest way, although we have had some children come directly to the band. I take the children on Wednesday evenings before normal band practice. Generally, to play a brass instrument, you want to be about 7 or 8 years of age, at least. If you put a brass instrument up to a child's mouth and say, they'll blow it and they'll get a sound out. And we supply the kids with all the instruments as well. So all the children will get an instrument from the band. And we have a stock of instruments that we're after getting through grants from the Department of Education. Adults can just approach us. Like we've a lot of foreign nationals have joined us in recent times because there's so many living in the area, and many of them have played in bands in their own countries. We've had lots of people from other parts of Ireland who would have played in local brass bands, and they come to live in Blanchardstown or they come to the Dublin 15 area. We generally would say that within about 2 years, you'd be at a level where you could start sitting in with the band. People would be able to learn how to blow the instrument easy enough, but it's actually learning how to read the music as well. There's lots of good memories, like we've played in Ars Neutron, we've played on a film, The Purple Taxi, which was interesting, with Peter Ustinov and Fred Astaire. A couple of emotional ones would be where the band played at my father's funeral, and we've played at some of the other members, Joe McGregor and Eugene Tully and Charlie Conlon are the most recent people who have passed away, and we would have played at their funeral. So that's very emotional because like they're people you've known for maybe 30 or 40 years, and like as me as a kid growing up, you know, we've played concerts in Driecht and we've played in old folks' homes, and you know, it's great to get a buzz back. We play something like Hello Mary Lou or something that they recognise, and they'll all Galway Bay and they'll all start singing along or get up and dance and stuff like that. So, you know, and we've great fun. Like when we have rehearsals, we have great banter at the rehearsals. We don't take ourselves too seriously. So we're serious about our music and serious about what we do and how we perform when we go out. But when we have rehearsals, we have fun, and like if a guy makes a mess of something like that, you know, the others will slag him off, and you know, it's a bit of fun. If they can play an instrument and they're willing to put in the time and come along to gigs, well then we're happy to take them in.